Hey there. Welcome to the Loose Lemire channel. Oh my god. Welcome to Have They Dreamed of You? Oh my god. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're listening to a reading and they're like, "Oh, they've dreamed of you." And you're like, "Really?" And you can feel that they have, but what's the tea? What's the soup? What's the gravy? Have they dreamed of you? Man. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. This is the universal weight. This is the true heart intuitive tarot. And this is the Book of Shadows tarot, the So Below deck. Pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. I'll see you. Have they dreamed about you? If they have, then we'll go into a little bit more detail. If they haven't, we'll see what happens by reading. Timestamps are in the description box below, and below that is where you can write your comments. See you there. Hey there, pal 2. Pal 2, this is the True Heart Intuitive Tarot. Have they dreamed of you? Okay. Yeah, they've definitely dreamed of you, and it's like nightmares, bro. Like it's maybe not nightmares like ghosts and ghouls chasing them and stuff, but it's not great dreams. On the one hand. On the other hand, it's wet dreams. What? It's just such a polar stretch, you know what I mean? They're having nightmares of you. They're also having wet dreams of you. What? Yeah. So perhaps the not great good of the dream, right? It's not necessarily a nightmare, but it's like a bad dream, is the wet dream, but you two may not be together. Like it's almost like they have this dream of passion with you, a dream of things feeling really good with you, but that dream shows them a reality that you two don't have. So maybe because you're not in contact, or you two are in minimal contact, or you two have lost favor with each other. If you're asking for somebody new, and I'm talking like a month or something, like you just met this person, they may have had a dream about a previous person. Okay, I mean, for some of you, they could have dreamed about you, but there's something unappealing about the dream that they had. I don't know what happens in that. If it is like some type of wet dream, I don't know how well it plays in your favor. Like maybe like it turns horror or something. Anyway, pal 2. What? Um, yeah, this person has dreamed of you. But I feel like it makes them feel sad when they wake up. And I don't know, there's something about some chaos in this dream. For some of you, it's then, and again, this is like maybe two sides of the same coin. Like it's the same message where it makes them feel sad, but it's also like maybe that dream highlights some of the chaos of your dynamic. And so when they wake up, they also feel like peaceful because that chaos is no longer in their life. But chaos can also mean, the passion, the heat that you two had that is no longer there, which is also sad, but also peaceful because, their life is not as chaotic or whatever. or as interesting or as passionate or whatever. So let's see a little bit more, Spirit. What kind of dreams are they having? Wow, look at that. I have so much space. Why do I have so much space? What kind of dreams are they having about my patois? Alright, that's a lot. Oh, these two are together. Okay. The Page of Cups and the Princess and the Prince of Cups were just on top of each other. Okay. Oh. 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 Wow. Here's why I'm making those wounded puppy noises. No, that's an excited puppy. It's just funny how there's a flanking of fire here. And in the middle is some watery people. And then this hermit working hard but hardly working. And then we have another person, the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. Yeah, I think this person does have some type of like wet dreams of you, or has had a wet dream of you. This is a dream where maybe you two are getting a little saucy. Wow, if you're checking on someone who isn't family, then this person has had a dream where you two are having a lot of fun, laughing, playing together. It's a good time, and maybe it turns into like an argument in some type of way, but please leave the reading if you're checking for a non-romantic thing. I don't feel comfortable translating it. I'm gonna need you to do that on your own. Okay. Yeah, I think the funny thing is, it's not funny, it's just the notable thing is the emotional people are in reverse. And I believe we had the Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands. So yeah, there's something temporary about these dreams. I think in their dreams they're happy, or they're participating in the dream, whatever the dream nature is. Like the dream is removed from the reality that you two have. There is passion in this dream. I wasn't lying about that. Thanks, Spirit. We're on squad. We're on the team together. Because we do have the Knight of Wands and the Ace of Wands here. So these dreams have a lot of passion in them. And I think even to their own surprise, like, whoa, that's a lot of passion in this dream. What's happening here? These two in reverse, I don't know if you two really have had any kind of meeting of bodies much for it to warrant the type of sexual wetty, you know what I mean? Like, it's just but yeah, whatever this thing is, it highlights how that is not the reality. If it's not, a sexual dream or whatever the dream is, it's a stark contrast to what the actual reality of your dynamic is with them, Patu. Tell me about this Prince of Cups and Princess of Cups and Eight of Discs you're showing me here. Nine of Swords, yeah. I feel like these dreams come unannounced. Like, they just sort of show up. They're not thinking about you. They're not thinking about you. And then you somehow show up in their dreams unannounced. Or like the dream is a little bit uncalled for. Yeah. The dream is a little uncalled for. Now listen, there's a lot of people in this reading. We have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Prince of Wands, the King of Swords, the Prince of Cups. So we have these two sort of messengers, these two, I'm gonna use sexes. We have these two boys, we have these two guys who are going towards each other, right? Going towards each other. One is flying, one is on a horse over water. Oh, it feels like it's a miss. It's like one is at night, one is during the day. One is flying too high. One isn't looking up when they when they should. What is it like? There's just something that's missing. Like there's just something that's not working or working together. So I think whatever these dreams are, they really, really highlight how unrealistic what's going on between you two. Like how unreal, how different reality actually is. If somebody walked away from somebody, in the dream, there might be this thing of like reunion in the dreams. But in reality, I don't know how much they're really thinking about that reunion. Or it's not something that they really think about, period. Tell me a little bit more. Another prince. So the princes are the knights, and the knights are the travelers. Those are the journeys. Those are the messengers, the roads. King of Swords in reverse is someone who's not speaking to me. That's someone who's, King of Swords is always someone who's not speaking. But with this in reverse, it sort of gives me a story of someone who may not be speaking, but sort of needs to. And the funny thing is, one thing that I noticed before was we had everything but swords. And I looked up and I was like, do we have no swords? I thought, okay, 6 of Swords is our swords representation because we have cups, we have wands, we have pentacles, but we didn't have swords in their dream. But when we go a little bit deeper, it's all swords. 9 of Swords, King of Swords, Prince of Swords. It's all swords. So their dreams are showing them something subconscious about them that they aren't looking at, that they just keep missing, something that they've hidden themselves from or believe they've hidden themselves from. It's showing some type of desire, which brings this Temperance energy into a lot more of a richer bubbling up type thing, because there's some stuff beneath the surface that is sort of sifting its way up in the reality of the world, and it's coming through the dream. In plain English, it seems like someone is suppressing some part of them, and it keeps it has life in their dream world. Okay, well, if you'd like a personal reading, please feel free to come through. I am available for those. There's a lot of more readings on the channel, how someone feels about you, what their likely actions are towards you. You can definitely go play on the channel and see what you fancy. I wish you everything, pal, too. I'll see you in the comments. Thank you for liking the video. Thank you for subscribing and being a part of the channel. And I appreciate your comments as well. They really cheer me up when I read them. I like when you share a little bit more about, how the story was for you, what resonated and whatnot. I wish you everything. Keep with that on and good luck. Bye-bye. Hey, Pal 1. Pal 1, you picked the Book of Shadows Tarot. Okay. Pal 1, have they dreamt about you? Right? Like, have they dreamt about you? Are they dreaming about you? You know what? And if they have, we'll go into a little bit about what these dreams are or what we can glean about these dreams. And if they haven't, I don't know what we're going to do. I don't have an answer for you. Yeah, let me just bring you closer. Because I appreciate the room, but do we need it? Okay. The likelihood is they haven't dreamt about you. But here's the thing. I'm sort of picking up somebody who has and has forgotten that they have. Is that me being fancy? Spirit, can you answer me that? Have they dreamt about this person, Pal 1, but have forgotten those dreams? No. Yeah, they have not. Very interesting here, though. So we have the Ace of Cups in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the Four of Pentacles. We have the Six of Wands in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Lovers in reverse. There's something funny about this. Bottom line is they haven't dreamt about you, okay? They haven't dreamt about you. That's what this is giving me. But I'm wondering why what I'm getting. Here's what I'm getting. I'm getting a suppression. Okay? That's why I asked, okay, have they dreamt about you but they don't remember? Because I'm picking up on a suppression. Now, this could be a suppression because this person that you're asking about just doesn't dream. Or they just, honestly, baby, they have not dreamt about you. Like, they just haven't dreamt about you. It is what it is. We keep on moving. We keep on living. There's many people in my lives who I've cared about in my lives. Excuse me? Secrets revealed. YouTube reader has had many lives. Currently happening. No, I feel like in my life, yeah, there have been people who I've had affection for and I've never dreamed about them. I think only recently did I dream about someone that really took up a lot of real estate in my brain. Which leads me to this other question, which I am going to ask Spirit, which is, do they think about you in life enough that it doesn't have to come up in their dream? Let me see that at least. Because I'm just picking up on the suppression, you know? I don't know. This person is either over it, but I've had dreams about someone who I was well over, or at least I thought I was over, like years later. So let's see. Are they thinking about this person? Are they thinking about Paul 1 in their waking world? Oh. I'm singing so many songs in my head today in this reading. It's not even funny. The song I'm singing now is from Cinderella, the Brandy version. I'm as mild and as meek as a mouse. When I hear a command, I obey. In my own little corner, in my own little chair. No, this person isn't thinking about you in the waking world. Wow. We have the Ten of Swords in reverse, the Ace of Swords, the Five of Cups in reverse, the Five of Wands, and the Nine of Cups in reverse. Does this person have someone else? No. If you're with this person, then they don't have to dream about you. You're right there, right? Like, you're right there. But if you're not with this person, do they have someone else that is preoccupying their mind? Perhaps. Because they're not thinking about you. But also some of these other cards, ooh, these decisions. This whole reading has been such, except the first opening up, I was like, okay, they don't dream about you. But after that, every single round has just been like, what's the final card? This person has someone else, or they're waiting on someone else, or they're waiting on something. It's likely that they might be, or they're in that energy where they're no longer giving to this connection. It's no longer something that they want. It's now something that they've graduated from emotionally and are moving, to greener pastures and things that make them happy. Did they ever dream of part 1? No. No, they did not. But we have the King of Cups. That's the thing. Like, these cards are so interesting. These messages are so interesting. No. No, they didn't. Will they? Could they likely dream of pile 1 in the future? No. Wow. Wait. Yeah, no. Oh, this is the stars. I thought it was the sun. Yeah. It is unlikely that they will dream about you in the future. So these are the answers I have for you, pile 1. They haven't dreamt about you. They don't dream about you. They don't think about you. They could potentially be seeing someone else. That's the only likely thing that's come up. I feel like there's some type of suppression here. I don't know what that suppression is. What is the suppression I'm picking up on? The King of Pentacles in reverse. The 8 of Wands. And they are unlikely to dream about you in the future as well. The suppression I'm picking up, the holding on to something that I'm picking up. Interesting. This always reminds me of the Magician, the 8 of Wands, because she's manifesting something here. The 3 of Pentacles is working together. So they could be, I don't know. I'm really not sure about the suppression thing, but it could be that they're hiding. I mean, but the moon is in reverse here. Look at the top, the Strength. I was going to say that they could be hiding this sort of potential relationship if it's even come into fruition. I mean, it's likely that it could, but with the Wheel and the 3 of Wands coming, I feel like it's maybe around the corner. Maybe they're seeing someone else. Maybe they're entertaining someone else and things are moving in that direction, and they're sort of holding back in that other connection and holding back here in this dynamic. Or not even, I don't know, not even holding back, but moving past this dynamic with you. It's so interesting that for the future, we get the King of Cups, of them unlikely to dream about you. It's just the cards that also come up with them is like the 8 of Swords in reverse. That's some type of freedom. That's some type of, they're free. So this person, I don't know what this dynamic was with you, is with you, whatever. If you're actively seeing this person, they don't need to dream about you. You're there. You're right there. If this person is somebody who isn't in your life, who isn't in your world, and you know for a fact that they've dreamt about you, then you keep that. That could very well be true. And you hold true to that. There's another message here for you that I am just not seeing. And I feel like I will watch this reading back and be like, Luce, the message is right there. It is literally right there, Luce. It's right there. I almost sometimes want to write up little write-ups in the comments of like, oh, by the way, if you picked pile this, if you picked pile 2, this is another further reading that I've seen. This is another further storyline, because I see them afterwards when I'm looking at it through like fresher eyes and from a different perspective, because you're here and like I'm looking at it over here, right? Because the camera's here. Anyway, I digress. This suppression here, King of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like someone not showing all their cards, someone who's acting low-key, but manifesting something really good, moving towards a direction that's really, really good. Like, this is exciting stuff. There's something exciting that's going on in the world, something that they're working towards, something that they're dreaming towards. And it's about their stability. I think it's some type of investment that they've made. Baby girl. You don't have to be a girl. I don't know what that has to do with you, but we're going to move it on. Let me know how this went for you in the comments. Watch a different video. Let me know how this goes for you. If you would like a personal reading, feel free to come through. The link is in the description box below for all the readings that I offer. And we can always come up with a custom. Those readings are really just suggested for people to get inspiration from, to organize their thoughts. Okay. I'll see you then. Keep it light and good luck. Bye-bye. Hey, pal 3. Hey, pal 3. you? Have they dreamed about 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 you? Moving on up, I must be moving on up. I don't know if that's a real song or if I'm just channeling some type of Cher ridiculousness. Oh. Okay. They have dreamed about you. But it's a little rocky. It's a little rocky. The dreams are a little rocky. The dreams are almost like memories of conversations continued. You know, had conversations, had experiences continued. Past experiences that you two have shared that are just continuing in the dreamscape. With them saying the things that they didn't get to say. Ha! Those types of things. You know, when you end an argument, when you finish an argument and you walk away and you remember the thing you wish you would have said and you gotcha! Those gotcha sentiments, you know? And I just punched myself. So there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of just animosity or just anger and passion in that way. We're not seeing passion here at all, right? We have 5 cards out and none of which are wands. 3 of which are swords. 1 of which is the Knight of Swords in the reverse and the Page of Swords. So we have 2 people here. Now, it could be here that someone is regretting the things that they said. It could be that they're also regretting the things that they didn't say, which could be 2 sides of the same coin, right? I regret that I said this, and I regret that I didn't say this, that I didn't say sorry. I regret that I didn't say, actually, you're the problem, right? It's 2 sides of the same coin. Maybe you fit your story how you need to fit it. But yeah, the dreams are just not pleasant. They're just not pleasant. Maybe they start off a little bit pleasant or enticing, but yeah, no. It's 2 people not seeing eye to eye. One person who might be feeling that they're not superior, but someone who feels like they're on a higher ground, right? Someone who feels like they got it, while the other feels like they're not equipped or prepared to respond back. So this could be someone who's really good at arguing, but they're petty, and one person who's good at not comebacks in the moment. You know what I mean? So, for instance, I relate this to me. I don't know how to argue with people in the moment. People can just throw them at me. But I'm listening. Like when I'm having a conversation with somebody, I'm listening to understand. And I wish more people did that. We would get along so much better if we just did it my way. But I'm listening to understand, not so much to always respond, right? So when I'm in a scenario where that is unfortunately a weakness in terms of winning or in terms of getting my feelings and my point across, the sassy bitch who is less than, and I don't want to say less than, but someone who's a page, right? The page is sassy and equipped enough to do the sassiness, to be standing on a higher ground and to feel that they've said what they needed to say and they're right, but they're a page. Meanwhile, the advanced form, the knight, is at a loss for words. But they are the advanced form. They're thinking at a higher level than the page. But they're in a position where they can, right. That's how I be. Okay, I just and then give me an hour and I'm in the shower talking back to my shower head. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I hate it. Or this could be the dreams that they have. I mean, right, this is what we're talking about. Or this could be them not knowing what to say, and in the dream, you're the one who's really coming at them, but they have a higher perspective. Like, they have a reason why you know, they're acting the way they're doing, the way that you're accusing or whatever, and whatever. What is the content of their dream? Look. This guy came up in the reverse. But he wants to be in the upright. Oh, you want to be reversed now? I'm gonna put you in upright. Wet. And the Fool. The Fool keeps coming out. You know what I mean? I keep flipping cards in my hand, but hey, Spirit's guiding it. Let's go with it. I feel like in some ways, some thoughts that you have had towards them are showing up in their dreams. Oh, yeah. I think some thoughts that you've had, your own gotcha moments, have shown up in their dreams in some way. If maybe you texted them later or you said them later, so whatever, right? Like, they must have come up in some way. Yeah, these dreams are not the best. They're not the most pleasant. The content is almost like, I mean, we have the Fool here in reverse. It's like one step forward, one step back. It's like you can't quite move forward. So if this person and you are in their life, well, in each other's lives actively, I'm just picking up on people who are having a difficult time moving forward, and that's showing up in their dream. It's old stuff that keeps replaying in their head about this dynamic. And so it makes it difficult to move forward in a way. Yeah. That's me, baby. That's me hydrating myself. Are you hydrated? I've been really ill for the past several weeks. Like, I've been really ill for the past several weeks. It was so bad. It was so bad. It was so bad, Pal 3. It was so bad. I'm not going to tell you what happened, but I mean, it could have been worse, you know. But I think I'm recovering. So far, so decent. I'm here doing a reading. I got to show up, right? But anyway. Woo! The Strength and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, there it is. There's the wheel. I'm like, wait, I can't say that. But yeah, it's many steps backward trying to move forward, but we're carrying the same stuff from the past as we move forward. And so, you know, is it even really a new beginning? No, it's not. It's just a new day on the same shit. And it's difficult for us to really move forward because there seems to be some unresolved stuff in the past. And so until that stuff gets resolved, it's difficult to actually move forward on a clean slate and move forward well. But also moving forward means talking about that old stuff or going through that old stuff, but in a constructive way, not in a blamey way. And that's difficult. That's a difficult conversation to have. Try as you might. I don't know if that's, you know, how that reflects in real life or what, but yeah, it's tough. We have a Strength here in reverse. There's affection. There's affection here with the King of Cups. But I've seen the King of Cups in a previous reading, and that king was just, you know, he was just chilling. He wasn't saying nothing. He was just chilling, right? But yeah, there seems to be some kind of affection here, and some type of mismatch. There's some odds. And guess what? There's still no fire energy. One could argue that the Strength is fire, but no, there's no wands here. It's all swords, cups, and pentacles. I don't know if you really need the fire, but that makes me feel like there's no action really in the dreams. It's largely just sort of the same stuff, the primal natures of people duking it out in the dreamscape. We have the Four Swords here, whose actual dream, right? All we need is the Seven of Cups. But yeah, there's a difficult way to move forward because certain issues have not been put to rest, and that's the content of their dream. So there could be some things that this person, if they are the Knight of Swords, which they might be, hasn't said, they haven't shared, they haven't told you, and it makes them sad, and it shows up in their psyche subconsciously. When they think about you, or when they don't want to think about you, or when you just show up in their dream space, because there's just some things that it's difficult for them to move forward on because they haven't been resolved. They just haven't been resolved. Inside them, things that they want to say, because maybe they've been choosing to be, I don't know, more loving, more gracious than, what is the Queen of Pentacles? They haven't taken the lead, or, yeah, to say the things. They've taken more of a passive role in the, I don't know, the dynamic or whatever. And so it shows up, the passivity shows up of the things left unsaid that they haven't shared with you or told you about in their head, or things that affected them. They show up anyway in their dreams, in their unsubconscious state. Because with the Queen of Pentacles here, I'm really more so seeing someone who's, I don't know, tired, but like dilapidated. Someone who, this gives me Empress in reverse, smother mother, right? Like someone who says okay when they don't mean okay. And so no wonder you end up being petty, and like you don't know how to be on your horse, on your higher ground than the page, because you're always making it better for the other person, or that's what you think. You're doing them a favor. You want them to, you don't want to hurt them. You don't want to, then you don't want to, and you end up being a knight in reverse, and stifling your own voice. This is just me, okay? I can vibe with that energy if this is how they're coming, if this is, really them. But if this is like the angle of it that they take, where they may not have said the things that they would have really liked to say because of their nature of being a smother mother, their nature of being, caring, and, thinking about the feelings and trying to save them. And it's like, no, sometimes you do have to speak up and like stand your ground and say some stuff that you need to say. You just have to be careful how you say it, but that doesn't mean don't say it. But when you don't say things enough, you get defeated and you don't want to move. You don't want to say anything. You halt progress. Anyway, yeah, I think this person has dreams about the things that they wish they could say that they don't, or they're just stifled in the dream as well, and they wake up and go, ah! It sucks. It's difficult to move forward with this thing laying latent in them, this truth that's just not been given a chance to speak up, not even in their dreams. So I hope that they can speak it up in their dreams, at least, if not say it in person to you, so that they can, because I think you're wrong. Like in some cases I think you're wrong or just really misguided, but they don't even know how to say what they need to say because they don't want to hurt you. They don't want to make you think this or make you feel that. But it's like, who's this help? I don't know how, if it's helping or hurting, but it's definitely halting their ability to move forward as well. That's tough. Okay, dreams. I do have a reading on my channel called What Did That Dream Mean? And honestly, I did it as well, and that shit hit. Okay. So if you want to know about your dream, you can go ahead and check that video out. If none of them hit, come back to this video and let me know that you want me to do another one on dreams, or just let me know in the in the comment box below if you want me to do another what did that dream mean, and just kind of blindly read what that dream of yours might have meant. I really kind of did enjoy that one-off reading. It was fun, but yeah, it was super fun. Keep working hard, keep glowing, keep mastering your craft. You know, you're doing the best you can. Keep at it, and I wish you the best of luck, pile 3. Keep it light and good luck. Bye bye.